Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Stadium build. I think we're on number 6 now. Could be awkward if we're not. No, definitely on number 6. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing offline for the last 2 months. I've been working hard on Minecraft and grinding a few other games and stuff as well. But yeah, we've done a lot. One of the things you'll see very clearly to begin with is we've added a small white line across the middle there, just to split up the first stadium that we've made there, first stand that we've made in the stadium. And we've also, I remember specifically saying last time that I wanted to finish one stand, this one, before we started another. Now we've done a lot of work to it, definitely, but I've also started another. So yeah, so here it is. It's obviously in mid-work there. But what we'll do is we'll take a wee route round some of the things. Interestingly, there's been a lot more building that's gone on in this server. I've added a few friends and they've done a little bit of work. You'll see a big, massive building that's semi-made up here, being made by my friend in Sweet Dude, and there's some other work over yonder that way by Terra, who's been on the server quite a bit as well. And I've also made a few other bits and bobs. So what I'm just going to quickly do is take you through what we finished up here. So if we come in here, ta-da! There we go. So there's this back wall made of glass, as we said it might be, and all the stands, or the kiosks, so to speak. Now, they're not completely finished because I still want to put up some menus, so it'll probably be some picture frames with items in them, maybe different items of food and the like. But yeah, the actual kiosks themselves are pretty much done. We just need to do a few bits here and there to them, and you'll see that they've got nice colours. I might just take these lines out as well and put a proper roof in them, and maybe a bit of work up here, just to fill in these gaps. But not too much left to do here. And then we've got the basement level, and that is pretty much done down here. I'm still not sure about what we're going to put in here. Digging this out because I had a creeper problem, not down here, but there was one underneath in the caves that kept hissing at me, and we've created this just nice glass area here so you can see out the back into a nice wee waterfall out the back here. If we then head out, I wondered where I'd left one of those, that's handy. If we then head outside here, I've also created this wee mini bridge, and I just found a guide online just to create this tiny wee bridge to allow me to cross the water with no bother. Yeah, and that takes us across to the other side, where the stand, you can see, is rather lovely from this side. Now there's still going to be a wee bit of work done in here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it, and possibly a bit up the top, just to break that up a bit. But yeah, you can see the idea behind it here, and we'll be working on that in the future. You'll notice that all my gear's a bit different. I have died multiple times since the last time we were online. In the process of trying to get mainly clay for the bricks that go at the back here, I seem to manage to drown myself on a repeated basis, which is not the intention, but yeah. I then have my little chicken farm going on in the pitch just now, which is primarily for getting me feathers for my bow. And then obviously there's my old house here, and this great big monstrosity that's being made by Sweet Dude. I'm not even exactly sure what's going on here, to be honest, but he wanted to make something, so you know, him not being an engineer and all, I let him get on with it. Yeah, As I said, not entirely sure what's going on. There is a little house being made over here, and that's being made for my girlfriend so that she can go and keep all her stuff in there. And then, just lastly, hopefully we can see out one of the sides here and don't have to destroy a wall to show you. We'll be able to see from the top. I'm just going to quickly show you another house I've made as well. So I got a bit fed up of grinding for the stadium. Now obviously that's a great view. I love that view of the stadium, which is very, very handy. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be, but well, yeah, we'll figure it out. Not my build. But yeah, great view of the stadium from up here, and a really good view of what kind of percentage we're at with the red on the longer side here. Nice view of the snow on top of this one. And then just quickly, I'm going to have to destroy a bit here to show you, but we have one of my other houses up here. So this is another little house that I made. Oh, dearie me, that was slightly not the right thing to do, but there we go. So we made this house. I got a bit fed up with grinding for the red wool and all the rest of it for the stadium. So I started on this house, and I absolutely love this house. I think it's so cute. Kind of stately manor-esque, but all made of wood. And basically what we have is we have our kind of interior here, which is still all to be dug out underneath, so I'll be putting a carpet or possibly stone down, something like that. Not sure yet what we're going to do under here. And then what we're going to do is have some rooms upstairs, the kind of grand staircases that go up both sides. We've got a nice pool which you can chill out with, so with some friends, on the decking in the middle. And then we're going to have rooms to either side here, which will be finished out, and we'll have other things in them. Nothing in the bonus chest. So yeah, and you'll notice as well that I've got some lighting and some gaps at the top here. The gap at the top will be eventually have glass inside it. Now I've also got a nice little way of getting out of here. Oh, well, if I don't put a block in the way, which is through here. Oh dear me, what a day. And we can go out the back here. Now these are all the trees that I've had out here just to build this building behind us. But if you notice, when I turn round, you can't really see where we've just come from. You can't really see the doorway. So what we're going to just do is, if I line you up nicely here, you'll see that this block here is staggered back from them. But if you come far enough back, you don't really ever notice it. It is quite difficult to see. It's quite well camouflaged, I think. And basically all you do is run in here, and you can choose to go either side, and we've got a door either side. So yeah, a bit of stuff to work on under here. Probably not sure if I'll block this off or if I'll add some bits and bobs. Maybe need to disguise the pool a bit better. But yeah, there we are of it. So we've done quite a lot of work here so far, and there will be more to come. I have a little section down here which has the lava pool, which is quite handy. So a bit of a lava source there if I need it. And under here, if I remember correctly, I think it's in here. Yep, this is my monster spawner, which I found. So what we're doing is just grinding out XP levels on that when I'm able. But obviously I'm in peaceful mode just to show you guys just now. But yeah, so you can see all the stuff. Now, interestingly, over the time, you can also see quite a lot of creeper holes. I've not really been killed by any creepers. There's another one. There's another one here. Another. Well, this was kind of partly a creeper hole into a cave, so that kind of worked well. I haven't actually been killed by any creepers, but they seem to keep creeping up on me and exploding. So this is Diamond Mine Cave Residence, which is my girlfriend's house. And this is just a simple little house, primarily made for, and it'll have, oh, well there we go, it'll have some chests in here which will have all the stuff for, her planting seeds and the rest. It's going to be part of her expertise, will be making food and stuff, and I've obviously put a pressure plate under there. One of the interesting points you'll see around the front is, and it is getting dark, but we're fine because it's not in, it's in the standard modes, is that on the pitch I also have a couple of creeper holes, which unfortunately have managed to destroy one of my white lines. So we are going to fill these in just now. Also, you'll notice that the pitch has been cleared again. I didn't manage to clear it on the side of it because I just didn't have time before making this video, so we'll clear that out as well. And yeah, next to work I believe will be getting more red over here for these segments, more clay for the back wall, and possibly for the roof as well. I think it's hardened clay I'm using for the roof, which is obviously a pain because we need all those clay sections for every single block. There'll be more red wool goes in there. I'm not sure if we actually have any. You'll notice I've started labelling boxes as well as to what's in them. So this is my wool box and this is my earth box. No, so we've got some white wool and we've got some bones, and we've got plenty more bones here actually, which is quite handy. We'll maybe just do some of that just now then. Well, we've cleared the pitch, why not? Let's just go quickly sleep so that I can see what I'm doing. So we'll grind through a bit of the bones just now. And, oh no, I can't put bones down, we need to go make a bone meal rather than bones. So we shall just check these boxes, see if we've got actual bone meal. No, we don't, so I'll have to make some bone meal from here. And then what I'll do is I will jump back through and we shall make, so from the bone meal we shall make the pitch nice and colourful again, and I'll come back when that's done. Okay guys, we as you can see we made a mess of the pitch completely, which is excellent. And we've ended up with about just on 68 red. Now we've still got a wee bit more bone meal, but I figured with the pitch being so covered we'd be better just to go with this bone meal that we've got, leave the rest of the bone meal and just go with this rose red that we've got now, and see how much red we can get out of it. But obviously it's a fairly predictable number. So we've got 264s of red and just over the rest, so take the 264s, let's take the 50 as well, and let's make some red wool. So that is red wool, and thankfully we do have enough space to make it in my inventory, just and no more I think. So we'll keep that going until we've finished with the white wool and then put the rest of the white back. Sorry, when I'm finished with the red dye and put the rest of the white back. And 42 white. Okay, so we're going to need to do some more shearing soon. I'm guessing it's about to get dark, which is going to be a pain in the bum. We'll have to go and sleep that off. And what we do, we'll go from this side, I think. And let's just finish off this line here. So. Typical that it would just start to get dark as I start to do this. So let's just quickly go for a sleep and then we'll carry on. So yeah, we can make that probably, I think that line I just did there went to what, maybe just before halfway. So I don't know, we might be a bit Yeah, might be a bit keen to get that far. In fact, it will be incredibly keen to get that far. Given that we've already gone through a stack almost. Yeah. So... Oh, no, don't throw it away. Well, we can continue this on just as much as we can just now. Okay, so we're how far along now? Well, you can run mix obviously, but average that out, you're probably up here somewhere, which is about a third of the way along. Yeah, about a third of the way along. So that's not too bad. We'll need to do some more work on shearing some sheep and some more killing of some skeletons. But yeah, you can see the massive amount of changes that's going on here. We'll have to do... Oh, actually, we can maybe do some repairing while we're at it. And then... yeah, it'll be good to see all the holes disappeared, as it were. Hopefully it will be enough to put the pitch back together. I have to go and get some white wool now, obviously, which typically I've just gone and put away, but yeah. And yeah, do some more repair work, and once we've finished our repair work we can get back to clearing this pitch all over again. So that's a bit more work on the stadium build there. Obviously today we showed you a bit more than the stadium that's going on there, but I think that's probably a good thing that we're not getting stuck completely on the stadium. And obviously the more work that will get done on the stadium depends completely upon how much wool and how much clay I can find, which just takes the mining time. So a bit more work to do everywhere, a few more chickens to hatch, and yeah, we'll get on with this second line here. I've obviously shown you all the alterations to the first stand, which I think is looking great. They add the addition of the wee bridge in the back, and then I would imagine the next one will be this side, as I have a sneaking suspicion that Mr. Eden Sweet Dude's build here is going to get in the way, hence why it's a big strange looking thing. But yeah, we'll work a bit on that. House looks pretty good. We haven't been in the main house today, but there's no real changes to that anyway. And we're getting to a nice wee community here. So yeah, we'll get on with some more mining off camera, and hopefully when you come back we'll have enough to finish this section over here, and maybe start putting a roof on at least part of it. And yeah, maybe let's see what's going on underneath there, under the back, and we can maybe look into doing the floor on the house as well. Have a look at the floor if it's done. Yeah, enjoy yourselves, and hope you enjoyed this episode, and come back for more Minecraft stadium building next time round. Cheers, bye bye.